Either way, we have ourselves the typical congratulations for beating the game message. We appreciate those, and this is alluding to the fact that there's a new game plus that's been unlocked. There's 2 trophies I'm missing in this game. One for beating the game in New Game Plus, and the second one for beating the game on Ultra Hard. Not very hard, Ultra Hard. So naturally, for next video surrounding Horizon Zero Dawn, which isn't going to be live, it's just going to be a regular old video, you know, a little bit of a mashup, and it's going to be all centralised around Ultra Hard mode on New Game Plus. So yeah, we have that video to look forward to. It's going to be a pain to, well, it's not going to be a pain to record, I'm going to have a lot of fun recording it, but editing it on the other hand, it's going to be a pain to edit. I'm going to enjoy it all, and I will see you guys when that video arises. Thank you so much for the compliments there, Perry Platypus, and I will of course be seeing you in the next one. Until the moment arises, peace.
Hi everyone, as you saw from that little intro right there, it's finally time to play through Horizon Zero Dawn's New Game Plus on Ultra Hard to earn those last 2 trophies I'm missing. The entirety of this run can be found on my archival channel, hence why you can see the archive's original watermark in the top right. You can enjoy the series in full and unedited using the link in the description below. The rest of this premiere will consist of a condensed 2.5 hour supercut of the entire game. Naturally, I had to watch through 10 hours of my own gameplay to bring you this edit, which I put a lot of time and hard work into, so I hope you appreciate the ambition. With all that being said, let's get into this run of the game without further ado.
And you know, I'm sure the difficulty will most certainly live up to its name. This is no doubt going to be ultra hard.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet
Trouble,
me there,
trouble. What other kind of
at the gate
trouble
beyond
is
the
there?
village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
I can't lie though, I am
Yes.
pumped to try this
Now
on
be
ultra
on your
hard.
way.
I'm no doubt going to die a lot.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
I
I've
used
got what I
intimidating
need.
earlier, but
Time to meet
ominous
Ross at the
intimidating,
North
you know,
Gate.
basically the same thing, so let's get to it.
Something's really bothering him.
Man, I'm pumped for this. Okay. Oh, I want you. Thank you very much. You can never go wrong with some good old Ridgewood right here, even though I seem to have plenty of it. But yeah, I already miss. I meant to, that was all part of the plan, but no, the point is I already missed my mount. Where's a good mount when you need it? I don't think I have the new mount plus skill yet, so I'm not just able to pull one right off the bat. That, and also even if I did have the skill, I'm not sure if I could use it straight off the new game plus.
2 days.
Yeah, again, all part of the plan. It's not like I'm not looking before I leap at all. That's 100% not the case, without a shadow of doubt nor a hint of sarcasm. There are many things I've been looking forward to with this game, returning to it more specifically, and the biggest highlight of all of them is the rocks. Just look at this sheer power right here. Boom! Oh, that rock didn't see it coming. Oh. Yeah, that rock is sorry to ever look to me funny, because, you know, there's nothing more powerful than a rock, especially a rock-on-rock type action. Like, seriously, man, I'm kind of surprised that the whole entire universe didn't just explode right there with the sheer power of these rocks. Like, seriously, what were the developers thinking with these things? I completely missed, which was part of the plan, because I'm good at this game. I'm gonna regret saying that in a few seconds now. Why can't I just, you know, shoot these guys in the eye? Is that too much to ask for? Apparently, yes it is. I can definitely see why this is known as the ultra hard difficulty, but hey, I want that trophy, so I shall persevere, whether the game likes it or not. That's convenient, we just managed to skip speaking to the trader altogether because we had the fire arrows already. Man, I'm loving this new game plus, it's just full to the brim with shortcuts. This is brilliant because no one likes a shortcut more than me. It's the name of a trap master and everything.
Still a while to go before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Yes, let's do exactly that. That's a plan, that is. That's an Aloy tier plan. Rest at the campfire. Okay, I ran away just to run on back again. It's like that awkward situation in school where you accidentally walk past the corridor you were intended to go down, and rather than turning back around to go back to that corridor because that's just bloody awkward and you're worried about what people will think, instead you just take the long way around to go back to that same corridor and wind up late to your class because of it. Because, you know, being late or looking like an idiot, I'd take being late any day of the week.
Something angry. Since they first started
Yeah,
Barrington
it looks
years ago,
angry.
there's
Just
still
look
many
on that guy's
graves.
face. I mean, he's not got much of a face left, but I can tell that one that was a face, it was definitely an angry face. Oh, that was very strange. I was nowhere near that plant, and yet somehow I wound up picking it. Let's tag its path. Get ready with our tripcaster. Boom, but we got to craft some things first. There you are. You could silent strike this guy, but I want to set a trap for him instead with a tripcaster. There you go, that should get him. You know, once he slowly but surely makes his way around to it, mind you.
One eternity later.
Bang!
It's fine.
This was the first sawtooth I faced, and already I, you know, near enough died. Yeah, this is going to be a challenge, to say the least. Am I up for it? Well, we'll see. Heavy spear attacks deal increased damage when Aloy is on low health. Well, I'm going to be on low health a lot, so that's going to come in handy.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you.
Haha, he's got a point.
Strength to stand alone, Aloy is the strength to make a stand.
Aloy is exactly what the tribe
Serve a
needs.
purpose greater
Like,
than
seriously,
yourself.
the tribe, so far without her, have really been missing out.
That is the lesson you must learn.
So now we have several more feet to run. Quite literally, because I still don't have a mount yet, and it's big sad. Regardless though, we'll get there in no time, hopefully. I mean, that's a hope anyway, which is why I said hopefully and all. Without the hope, it would just be fully.
Keep that for later.
There you go. Boom. Okay, there you go. Grab all of that. I even got some coils. Sweet. Oh, is that a medical supply I just saw? No, I just literally saw some random greenery right here. I don't think you can go much wrong with greenery at the end of the day, but still, it kind of looked like a plant from distance. Okay, so let's, you know, continue to run some more. What else would I do? And I love the fact that it's raining right now. You know, it sounds incredible in my headset since I have 3D sound, so I can hear it pouring like all 360 degrees around me. It's incredible like that. I want it, thank you, so I shall press it, the button that the game wants me to press it once more. And yes, on top of that, it also looks magnificent. It's a great physics engine that this game runs off of. I also love the architecture of this game, you know, how everything's built up from ropes and wood, you know, it definitely fits in with the kind of time period that is replicating, because of course tribes are primitive based, they don't necessarily have technology or a great understanding of it themselves,
So,
even though
it's
it's
time.
all around them,
Are you ready?
because, you know, they're robotic machines. And yet,
Yes,
we fight them
I
with
guess.
bow and arrows
It's
rather than guns.
Louder than I
Then we
expected.
make bridges out of wood
Never
rather
been
than
so
metal.
close
It's just
before.
all very, very
I guess
great
everything's bigger
will
up close.
building. I'm not crying, you're
Until now, I
crying.
didn't.
for your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
It will remind me of you, of
Aww.
everything you did, and how you helped prepare me for this day.
I'm recording this at 10 AM, it's too early for this. This level of emotion is raw and
Heavier than it looks.
powerful. Like, my heart is being ripped out my
Of
chest right
course.
now, and it fucking hurts.
May all Mother bless you, Aloy.
Yeah, this was not made for kids. Ever. So let that be known. I mean, I think the swearing kind of made that abundantly clear, but still, not made for kids.
You will turn back, outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
I don't like this guy.
Make way! Make way! Braves,
Well, for heavens
stand
with this
aside.
character
She
now.
is
This character I
welcome here.
like.
Down from there! Bad enough you're drunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Ooh, a supply crate, do you mind if I do? I hear somebody who's just been climbing houses. Good for him. Or her.
Aloy, over
No, I
here.
wasn't paying enough attention, and I also just don't care. Oh, wait, we could have spoke to that merchant who was calling
In
us
a
over,
moment,
but the
we
keyword
shall
here is
bless
could
the
have. I
proving.
chose not to. Friends in high
As for the
places,
trinket,
you know,
I
knowing
guess he
them
dug it up
sure is
somewhere. Just a
convenient.
weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
Well,
I thought
we're
your
just
friend was
going
gonna go
to
down in a
ignore
hail of
all of
fruit,
the
but
compliments,
you really
quote
calmed the crowd.
unquote. that we were given, and
I
just
wasn't
move
sure
on
I
to
could
say
do
that
it.
I was quite the speedrunner.
Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids. And who can blame them?
Oh no, Aaron said a naughty word. It must be the end of the
I
world if you
should
know
make my way
it.
to the blessing.
Just jump through the crowd right on their heads, you know, all Super Mario-esque style. You know what? Taking that damage right there, that was all part of the plan. You know, if I didn't take damage there, I would be doomed. I wouldn't get past this here proving grounds, but because I took damage there, that's ultimately what made it. So I'm now capable moving forward. We could do it for us, we could do it for my mother, but screw those guys, I'm doing this for myself
This is for me.
here.
For all I did to make it here. And the answers I'll get after I win the proving.
He always worked hard towards this. She's earned it.
Oh,
This ain't
mother,
no Ross doing.
hear
She
our
never knew her
prayer.
mother. Why would she honor her
What
mother?
is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight?
Motherless chuff.
Oof. All of guys who don't like this guy's the
that
top of my
outcast and
list so
breathe
far.
winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Yep, he's definitely the worst.
Don't overestimate yourself. You wouldn't last long in the wilds.
You know,
You
I often
tell
think
him,
of the day
Aloy.
I gave you
You
that
tell
scar.
him.
It's a cherished memory.
What I remember is how the other children saw that you were a monster. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make me stronger. Just wait. I'll
That's
show you
true.
tomorrow.
Scars fade, and when they fade,
Yeah,
they skin
right.
around and become
This
stronger.
is boring.
Oh, they just love light
Brave!
on his face right
Ready
now. The lighting
yourselves!
is phenomenal here. Just everything that went
What
into making
will it
this game
take
as
to get
beautiful
you
as it
out
was
of
was
here?
fantastic. You know, so much passion and care was put into this game's technical aspects. By the way, we have the proving to do with that now. Boom, baby. Now let's do a trophy. And just like that, it's gone.
Your trophy is shattered, outcast. Looks like you'll need another.
We've looted ourselves some trophies, so now how's about we get out, okay? Oh, those guys could try to attack me, but I'm too fast and he's too slow. Okay, you gotta watch out when it starts blinking, because when it starts blinking, they go to attack, and you know, being on the tail end of one of their attacks is not much fun.
Dead last, girl. Might as well walk from here. Boss will win, Urvala, but you'll be made a brave so long as you finish.
Yeah, but finishing that ain't good enough.
Oh, now, that's an old trail. 2 died on it last year. It's falling
Yeah,
apart.
2 died, but they weren't able.
Better dead last than dead altogether.
No, I'd rather take dead. And so would Aloy, and the great minds think alike.
My old mother, are you crazy? You're gonna kill yourself!
Crazy is one word for it.
The outcast
Okay,
is catching up.
okay.
How'd she get up there?
And let's be rapping now. This is supposed to be the dangerous
Keep at it.
What about this is dangerous? So far, this is something that even I could do. If I could do it, anyone could do it. Even though I say that, I definitely am a lot more fit than other people, so I suppose people less fit than me can do it. But case in point, I'm guaranteeing that most people could do
I've
this.
trained my whole life for this.
Well, that training seems to be paying off, if you were to ask me. Here we go, girl. Yes, we've got this. Ha ha!
The outcast cheated! An outcast? Win the proving? Never. For she is a brave now.
Hey, what a subversion! Love that surprise
As are
right
you all.
there.
So long as you
I mean,
put
there
your
was no
trophy
need for
on the
a
altar.
subversion right now, you know, there's no need for the suspense, but they did it anyway,
But it is
and it
Aloy.
definitely came across as a great
Once
effect, if you were to ask
outcast.
me.
We can't
Ouch.
stay here.
Yeah, that
That's the way
hurt.
out.
That's for
But we
sure.
won't make it.
Okay, here
We
you
can't
go.
hold them. Oh, mother, help us!
Boom, headshot.
Kill the defilers!
Not much of a headshot, that no. That's also not much of a headshot. There you go, that's more like it, that's what we like to see. There you go.
Kill them! They're
There you go. Okay, cool. Love me a good headshot. I also love me some good medical supplies too. But the game said no, apparently. I'm never fearful when there are more enemies, because all more enemies means there's more bloodlust, or more satisfaction for my bloodlust, more specifically. You know, it doesn't mean more danger whatsoever, it just means more of them are gonna die. Run to their death, you know? Haha, that maneuverability though. Oh, I love the momentum stack in this game. It gets rather nutty if you were to ask me. Okay, I'm not going to loot that guy, because chances are, whilst I'm looting that guy, one of these guys is going to shoot me back, and that's going to be much fun. Also, let's bring in our more powerful weaponry. Boom, there you go, just like that. And that, sweet headshot, baby. Boom! I mean, I brought him in the attack just in case I needed one final finishing move, but I didn't need it. But it was better to be safe than sorry. But my awesomeness just prevailed for in the end. And hey, I'm awesome at this game and incredibly humble about it too.
I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. I shouldn't have said that.
I should probably try to get hit by that guy much less. I like death guns, okay? Pew, 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 pew. Death gun. I like death gun. I like death gun very much. Come on, Ross, you got this.
12 seconds later.
Once can the main villain just die in the beginning of the game? No, he can't. There's too much to ask. Deary me, Ross. No. Not Ross. Anything but Ross. That's why we have literally lost all of our supplies and have found this nice little shrine right here, which looks gorgeous with the lights and all that. Like, seriously, how can you do anything besides admire the attention to detail in this game? Man, it looks so beautiful. Sometimes I could just stand still and just whip the camera around 360 degrees because it just looks that good, mind you. Either way, I still have my stuff to find. Oh, and speaking of stuff to find, I suppose it has been found. Whoop whoop. Yeah, the downside to medical supplies is that whilst they certainly are good for healing you up, they taste bitter, so I feel bad for Aloy having to go through that taste every time, it seems.
My mother look like me?
And she has to go through that taste a lot because I get hit a lot.
I don't see how that could be.
Despite being, as I quote,
you were not born
awesome
of a woman, Aloy.
This isn't a goddess.
Aloy!
It's a door.
This isn't a goddess, it's a door. I love that.
Error. Alpha registry corrupted.
No,
Identity
error.
cannot be
Anything but
confirmed.
error.
Entry denied.
No.
Not cool. No. Stupid door. I don't like that door very much.
Please.
I have a new character that I hate even more than the other bastard that we saw earlier. You know, I didn't think it got worse than that guy. But then that door showed up. That's right, my least favourite character in the entirety of Horizon Zero Dawn is a fucking door. I hate it. I hate that door so much. Well, thank heavens this character exists. Without this character there would be no plot. Therefore I like this character.
Less than half survived.
Oh dear, that's not good.
How was the
Revenge never got anybody
Killers do not fight
anywhere.
alone.
And I think
Somehow
this is
they
the
have a
literal
power
proving
over
of
the
that.
machines,
After all, this is a
corrupting,
proven
driving
episode,
them
you know,
mad.
provenception. I
So
proved
Kim's
myself
got
with the
away.
proving, and now
Yes.
this is proven to
And now
be
the only plan my
rather,
sister
you know,
matriarchs
tragic.
can agree to is to sing the hymn of
The
atonement
proof is in
and
the
beg
pudding,
for all
you
mother's
gotta say,
mercy,
despite the
as
fact that
though
there is
she
no
would not
pudding,
want
but
us to
still I'm
help
gonna say that
ourselves.
regardless.
By the holy grace of the one goddess, we hereby anoint you a seeker of the Nora tribe.
No barrier can now stay you from your sacred task. May All Mother protect you and sustain you.
Yes, let's go. Precisely what we needed. Thank you, universe. I needed this. Aloy needed
I will
this.
make ready for the hymn.
If anything I'm saying to you isn't
Tearsa,
making any
what's the
sense,
secret?
that's perfectly okay.
You
because the
are.
only thing that makes sense about
And
my
here is
commentary
your
is the
mark.
fact that it makes no sense.
In times of great...
Since I
was anointed a seeker. Now open the gate.
You?
Yeah,
seeker?
better use fact
Have
over
Tissa and
all
Jessa
else.
gone insane? Bad enough that
Just
they let
know
me
that
run
I
the
hate
proving.
you. I really, really hate you.
But
I
to
despise
nurse
you
you
with every
back to
fibre
health
of my
inside
being.
the
You are not
sacred
like
mountain?
guy. You lack anything likable, but one
children
thing
like
you
dead
have
under
going for
cairns
you
of
is
stone.
that you're not nearly as bad as that frickin' door. In fact, I'll
If
go
you
as
think
far as to say
Tearsa
you're
and Jessa are
nobody.
traitors, why don't...
Danger. I repeat, danger. Well, for the machines I mean. You know, Aloy against all those machines there stand a chance. You need to really even out the odds of this game.
By the goddess, what's it doing to them?
You know, I almost feel sorry for the machines we're about to defeat. Almost, anyway. Surely one of them hits it. Yes,
watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
Okay, watch out for Corruptor too, because I don't think the Corruptor is much good. Luckily for Strider's been dealt with. That we like to see, that much annoying. Okay, here you go. Oh, that guy's already dead, and I continue to aim at him anyway. Oh boy. Yeah, we're just going to keep going now. And then that guy's going to block our path. It's just awful words last minute. Ooh, missed. There you go, didn't miss that one, right? There you go, some more, and it's still not dead yet. This guy doesn't want to die apparently. Dying was not within this guy's plans. There you go, there's one machine gone.
You made them obey you. How? This. You did it with
Why, his charm and charisma, of course. That is one charismatic machine. He won them over with sheer charm and charisma. That's how it was done. No other reason.
It's worth a shot.
You know, I've never seen a more charismatic machine in my entire life.
Looks like it'll hold.
But think about it like this, that Corruptor definitely had more character than most of the side characters in this game.
Aloy, how did you do that?
Like, some characters are really, you know, one-dimensional and flat. Not that Corruptor either. And that Corruptor had so much character. Why can't we play as that instead? Forget Aloy. Give me a Corruptor to play as. I'm kidding. I would much rather play as Aloy. She's a far superior
Plenty
character.
of Striders along the path to the gates of the Embrace, I guess.
You know, where we're going to be running in this gen direction that the game has pointed me towards, because what other direction will I be running now, right? For the incorrect one. Where's the point in that? There is no point in that, which is exactly why that is not what we're doing. Yeah, that's it. Get over here, matey. Nice. So I mean, what a broken rock right there. Without that rock, you know, we won't be able to advance through the game right now. That rock is literally the difference between being able to advance past the start of the game and not. It's just because the rock is so dumb stupid broken.
It worked. There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Ride.
Now I'm first and fast, quick and quick, for I have
this beats walking.
Closer!
Yeah, so it's telling me that Sawtooth is pretty dead. I mean, I don't think a head exploding is something you can kind of just walk off casually.
It's hard to explain.
Not really, you just corrupted it and,
Strange times we live in.
Bent it against its will.
I recognize you,
know,
of
we
course.
possessed it, you can go as far to say, and that's okay, because possession is only 1/3 of the law.
Glad to see you survived your wounds.
At least I think that's what saying.
High Matriarch Tirsa said you might know the way to Meridian.
It's lies, that's all
the
matters,
capital
really.
of the Carja Sundom?
So let's activate that quest and get to it.
May the goddess protect.
Oh boy, that was a bit of a rocky road right there. There you go, there's you, so you too. Man, we are just stocking up on these medical supplies right now, ain't we?
Is there a corpse at his feet? My focus is picking up some kind of signal.
That is brutal. Oh yeah.
Maybe the war chief.
Let's get investigating the battlefield and so we have a corrupted watcher.
May All Mother lend you strength. You'll need it. Going alone.
Yeah, I'm not sure I will. I mean, you are talking to an absolute badass right here. Just look at the way she presented herself right there with that low angle. If that doesn't present her with such raw power, I don't know what does. So yes, here we go, heading in the last known location of Sona. But hey, look at that guy, isn't he magnificent? Mostly because he's huge, anything that's huge is automatically magnificent.
I need to get up there.
I could get up there, but I won't. You know, just because you could doesn't mean you should.
Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should.
So let's head for that ridge also. I like that plan. That's a good plan. Sweet, over we get. Oh, we have some fire bellowbacks, I see. Yeah, with ice being the complete opposite of fire, that's what makes them ice their natural weakness. You freeze the machines and they take additional damage and their parts can be separated much more easily, and when you separate a part from a machine it becomes weaker and can't, you know, tackle you as easily.
Maybe Sona.
The killers are just across
Oh,
this ridge.
she seems to be
Digging
jazzing
the
out right
cursed
now. I
earth.
think Sonna's seen better days.
I send braves
Halfway now,
into
if Sonna
hiding in
have
the
been
tree
followed,
burrow.
let's see where the
On my
game will take
signal,
us
they'll
next.
attack. The enemy and their demonic machines outnumber us.
Yeah, I did not do a great job of being stealth-like, did I? Okay, where's the blaze so I can blow it up?
One eternity later.
And it seems as though my strategy of just firing off arrows in random directions and hoping for the best is working out, if you guys ask me. Especially when I can strike from above by actually pressing the R1 button correctly this time. Boom! Yeah, it was just too satisfying. I couldn't say no to that. Oh, Sauna just miraculously teleported over here. Okay then. And off we go, just like that. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Red Dead 2 recently, and the horses of course have stamina in that game, and that makes sense, you know, they're biological beings and they get tired. Their stamina can become quite annoying after a while, especially when you're going super fast and then all of a sudden you have to slow down for the sake of the stamina bar from being depleted. You know, it's a huge pacing killer, which is why I'm glad that these being machines don't need no stamina.
Then we should hit those camps first. Make sure they stay quiet.
Agreed.
Yes, Aloy tip
Wipe out
and
the
for the win,
camps
let's do it.
And our enemies in the ring.
Okay, here you go. So we have several camps to clear out. And a tank, but let's just say that tank has seen better days. Ooh, critical strike, let's go get him. Boom, baby. Whoa, mount, that's awfully rude, don't you think? Okay, we have cultists and machines to kill us, let's do precisely that, shall we? One headshot. Two headshot. Not a headshot. There you go, headshot baby. I love me a good headshot. Why wouldn't I, right? Boom. There goes one of the camps all said and done with. So now we've got two more to hit and we can be said and done with this quest. And there's plenty of collectibles as well, just to make this world feel wide, expansive and truly lived in. You know, it's not barren, it's not empty, there's just so much to explore with this world. You can't go through a single square inch of this open world without finding something of discovery. And that's what I love about it, you know, I hate open world games that just feel empty and barren. Which is why this game thrives, you could say, because it's none of those things. There you go, headshot. Boom. Not a headshot. Still not a headshot. Still not a headshot. I was at point blank range and I still don't get a headshot. I think that's a special kind of skill that only I can pull off. Okay, so here we go to the tallest tower. And you know, it did not lie, that is indeed a very tall tower. Like in this wide shot you can't even see to the top of it. You don't really get much more taller than that. Oh, we got this. Besides if shit hits the fan, you know, Vol's got Aloy by her side, so those enemies, they are screwed. They do not see what's coming, to say the least. I mean, of course they don't. We're going to stab them in the back. We're going to stealth kill them, so that's the wonder of killing people when they least expect it, I suppose. You know, for satisfaction, because boy did these guys deserve it. Even though revenge is bittersweet for most part. You know, if anything taught us that is Last of Us 2, and how, you know, one of the big emotional moments of the story is when Aloy kills Nora, and it's clear through her face and her, you know, interactions with Dina that she just did not feel anything. That moment hits hard, man.
Wait a minute!
Aloy kills Nora.
Please, remind me, when the fuck did Aloy kill Nora in Last of Us Part 2 again?
Let's hope I can kill this guy without being spotted. Okay, sweet, we got out of there. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe not. Well, let's just shoot the blaze then. Boom! I've never been more satisfied by a cinematic explosion in my entire life. Michael Bay would be proud. Boom! There it goes, told you so. Okay, now we can expose these other parts for some damage.
Now that's a lot of damage!
And I have slightly modified the game settings so that then the game is going to sound a little quieter in comparison to me. I noticed that sometimes you would have struggled to have heard me, or more specifically my commentary, as the game was so loud, and now the game just seems to be invisible walling me, which is not cool game. I don't much appreciate that. What I do appreciate, however, is the waypoint, which turns out it was there the whole time and I still could not find it. Here goes Aloy with that swimming skill. A fun little fact about yours truly, actually. I am a professional swimmer. I have swam in competitions before. I wish I did better so I could say that I actually did well in said swimming competitions. All I can say is that I have done them before, because unfortunately the best I ever got was 4th place. Like seriously, I've done quite a few races and I've gotten 4th every single time by literal well, not toenails, fingernails more specifically. Like I lost one by 0.063 seconds, that's less than a fingernail. You know, losing a race by that much just hurts, and it's worse yet when it's 4th place, because that means you were so close to getting a medal and yet the universe, it said no. Yeah, here we go, we found some fire bellowbacks, or more specifically the fire bellowbacks have found us, it would seem. But what does it matter? I already have the best weapon in the game, or at least the weapon that suits my personal needs the best, because I always use bow and arrows, and this bow and arrow has, for arrows I always use for fire ones, for hardpoint ones, for regular ones, which I only ever use when I don't have enough resources to craft for hardpoint ones, but still they are used all the same. Boom, got him. Yeah, I took down that guy just because I felt like it, but now we're going to head back in the correct direction, which is up here apparently. Okay, just like that, we have discovered a settlement known as Mother's Crown, with plenty of side quests for me to ignore. There he is, good boy. I love the fact that they glow blue when they're good machines, and then they glow red when they're bad machines. It's very easy even to tell the difference between good and evil. You know, it's like Star Wars all over again, except from Star Wars the good guys can also be green. And purple, apparently. At least their lightsabers can anyway.
They're burning.
Oh, yep, thanks for pointing out the fucking obvious here, Aloy. Appreciate it, man. Okay, we've got ourselves a burning kill. Yeah, I just realised that there's no machine there, so it'd be kind of worthless, like, shooting in that general direction. Okay, there you go. There goes that guy. Oh, and he helped me blow up that guy. I love when machines blow themselves up. It's very convenient of them, we could go as far to say. And instead of overriding machines, what we could do is we could just run straight past them. You know, that could certainly be a plan of mine. Especially for running part, I tend to be very, very good at that, at being cowardly. That sawtooth did not want to leave me alone. It still doesn't want to leave me alone. It's being very, very rude. Okay, looks like we're going to have to kill him. I don't want to do this, but you leave me no choice. Oh boy, here comes another one. Luckily I saw the ready exploding in the meantime. Okay, hardpoint arrows. Or I could just miss with the hardpoint arrows, you know, that's also a plan, I suppose. Ouch, I meant to roll, not jump, that was a misinput. Just blame it on that, why don't we? Did there have to be 2 of them? Ouch. I think that was the game saying yes, to be honest. Ouch.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Very, very low on everything, resources related. Okay, this is where we run because we are about to die a very horrid death. Yeah, the chances of getting out of this thing are very, very low.
Chances of survival are dwindling into single digits now.
And now all of our medical resources are gone, so even if we get out of this, it wasn't worth it. Oh, we got out of this. Still not worth it. Okay, the scrapper's definitely the greater threat, so how about we take down that guy. Might have exposed us to these guys, but at least now the scrapper's dead, am I right? Oh man, it would help if I could actually aim straight. There you go, that's what we want. There you go, machine kill, nice. Well, you know, better yet, you could just walk right close to me. Boom. Who needs a rock when you can just do that now, right? I mean, unfortunately, that has left me exposed to that guy, and there wasn't really much I could do, but still, we got the other one, didn't we? And in that exact situation, that is what matters. Oh boy! That guy came out of literally nowhere. This guy is not going to want to die easily, I know that much. Okay, neither Overwatchers, or the Scrapper back there for that matter. I don't think any of them are going to want to die that easily, to be frank, with all of you. I'm not doing a great job killing them now, am I? Especially when there's locations that I can't even enter because the game said no. And that guy's trying to get an angle on me, which I don't appreciate either. Oh boy, as is this dude. Just everyone's trying to kill me. Can someone just not try to kill me? Can I just have a break, or is that too much to ask for? I think the game said that that's exactly what it is, too much to ask for, I mean. You can go as far to say, okay. Boom, there goes that guy. And that guy. Now all we gotta do is get all the other guys, and we're done. Without a single medical resource to call our own. How bad could it be? I'm looking forward to answer that. That was a rhetorical question. Oh! Oh, there he goes! Okay, I take it back. That wasn't too bad. And another thing I also need besides a mount is medical supplies, but I'm asking too much at this point, so I'm just going to stop speaking. My mouth is being zipped before, you know, clearly the jinxing I did before was not enough, so I'm going to stop whilst I'm ahead, is what I'm trying to go as far to say here. This is the kind of game where fast travelling is possible. You can choose to do so if you please, but you wouldn't dare fast travel in a world that looks as gorgeous as this. You just, you know, take the long route round and truly soak in the beauty of this game is what you do. Hey, we just discovered a campfire and some cliff for me to jump down and really hurt myself by like half of my health bar.
I've made a huge mistake.
It's time to soak in the beauties of this game, especially with the particle engine that this thing is running off. Like seriously, these sandstorms are smooth and gorgeous and really build up atmosphere. I love it. What's not to love about this game? Besides the stuff that people don't love. But besides that, what's not to love about it? I can't even name the stuff that people don't love about it, because in my personal experience I don't have any problems with it. Maybe it's just because I'm easily pleased, or I don't want to be mean about a game that so much heart and passion was put into. But still, this is one of the best games ever made in my personal opinion, and I am going to enjoy every last moment of returning to it. And the fact that I can just run and get myself a nice over-shoulder type angle as I just look at the wide expansiveness of the beauty of this game. Like seriously, just look at these backgrounds. They're almost live action. Like sometimes when I'm playing this game, I forget I'm playing a video game because it just looks that good.
Stop right there. Now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases. As you
you tell them, Aaron. You tell them.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents?
That
he returns
is inconvenient.
A house here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me.
That's a lot more convenient. I would appreciate going there.
I guess.
You know, searching it exactly what you said we should do is what we will be doing.
Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass.
Well, that's one way to deal with crowds, I suppose. So we now have an apartment to investigate, and there's several things upstairs I believe that we gotta find. Well, family portrait, we'll check that out in a bit. But then there's also this down here.
This rug is frayed. And the floor near it is warm. Let's see what's underneath.
Yeah, we're not gonna let Aloy finish her sentence. That's just too convenient for us to possibly even consider. Instead, we're just gonna go hurry up and examine the rug already. But sure, it's a convenient thing that these. Sure, it's convenient even that these things were here, because without them, we never would have got past that trapdoor on the game. Would have just ended here. Roll credits. So not cool. It's almost like the evil people are evil.
Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
Yeah, who saw that one coming? If the evil people being evil. Anyway, we have more things to examine, including out of Olin's journal and the map. We've got to find Olin at the evacuation site. That's not even what that spells, but whatever. It's an excavation, not evacuation. So here we go. With a nice little archway. Ooh. Again, just everything in this game, for architecture, for costume design, it's just all made to feel secluded and part of this larger scale world. It's incredible. Oh, we discovered a campfire. Oh, and a merchant. I've realised that we could definitely be doing with speaking with a merchant, because this means we might be able to pick up some health potions. There you go. There you go. We're full on health potions near enough. Oh man, we used up a lot of shards though, because ultra hard also increases how much merchants demand for certain items. But hey, at least now we're all stocked up. Well, that guy's dead. Okay, let's see. We can pick up some more medical shards, which is great. Oh, and a treasure box type thing, Bob. Oh, and some more medical supplies. But yeah, the problem is that because I spent so many metal shards on resources, now I'm looking a little bit lower metal shards for crafting not armor, for crafting ammunition even. Okay, here we go. Oh yes, please. This could have some metal shards, or not. You know, at least that has some valuable resources though. And now we found Olin in a place where very much everything and anything wants to kill us. Name a single thing in this place that doesn't want to kill us. You can't.
It's a nightmare. Nightmares, yes. The worst dreams of our enemies come true. Yes. Rise.
Oh boy. I'm scared.
I think I just peed a little.
Yeah, Poe said something in the Kung Fu Panda trilogy, and that's exactly what I did just now. Future editing tonight does not like me very much now that I have to edit this. Okay, we're going to continue down this path because this is the stealthy path. I can take down a few enemies via stealth, which is definitely the best option to start with, and then we can go full blown bows a-blazing. I would say guns blazing, but this game don't have much guns. Oh boy, that guy saw me. That's inconvenient. Okay, there you go. We finished him off with some good old melee. Ouch, and that one hurt. Like a lot, actually. Okay, there you go. There's that guy dead. Ouch. And I'm about to be dead. Very, very dead. Yeah, this is where metal shards would come in handy, actually. Oh boy, and getting shot a little less as well would also come in handy. There you go, he's done for. Luckily for us, a lot of these enemies are going to have some health potions that we can restock up on, so definitely once we're done with this, we're definitely going to go around looting this place of everything it has. Thank you, this random guy, for having metal shards. And you too, appreciate it, man. Okay, let's craft up. Okay, we want to craft some fire arrows too. Okay. After long and hard consideration, I've realised that these guys really don't want to die. Woof! Barely dodged out the way that one there. Surely this guy's almost dead. He's got to be, right? Ooh, how did that rock not hit me? I mean, I will take it, but still, how did it not hit me? Yes, we got him. Okay, this guy's gonna give me some metal shards. Oh, the other guy just died. Did Olin take him down for me? Yes, appreciated Olin, and now I got 60 metal shards, precisely what we needed. Yeah, definitely the biggest oomph of that entire situation. So now it's time for the judgment. Judgment Day is upon him. And I've told you already how much I've been looking forward to killing this guy, so let's kill this guy. And by so much, I mean I literally just said 3 seconds ago that I can't wait to run my spear straight through him, so that's exactly what we're doing.
My focus recorded the location. There are always guards there. You look like you can handle yourself.
Yes, I can. I will do that. So, as it seems, your life is forfeit.
You committed your crimes to save your family. But because of your crimes, dozens were murdered. Dozens of families were destroyed.
So in other words, he had this coming, and I feel no regret, no sympathy.
I'm sorry. Please, my family, don't tell them what I did.
So, you're ready then?
To answer for what I've done. The lives I've ruined. Yes, I'm ready.
See ya. I should not have risked my life for that. And yeah, I did so anyway. So here's where we run. There you go, we finally got him. There you go, now the machines have been killed, which is sweet. So we have Aaron to be speaking to, I suppose.
Sorry I had to drag you into it.
Don't worry. This is just an average day for me. You know, take down some machines, track some killers.
Right.
Yep, just the average day for good old Aloy right here, it seems. I mean, her words, not mine. Yeah, I love how wide and expansive this open world is. Like, seriously, I've played this game several times, and yet still, like, the map not only shocks me with its beauty, but also it feels like I'm exploring something new every time. I don't have that element of familiarity with it just yet. Like, sure, I can look at an area and think, oh yeah, I know where I'm going roughly, but still, I don't know it like the back of my hand as I'm going to start to say here. And I missed rabbit again. And the only reason I still want to shoot rabbits for my own pride. There you go. And now it's running away from me. There you go, they're all running from you. It's a very fun word to say, thicket. I'm enjoying saying thicket right now, as the game has the word thicket in its objective log, so I get to say thicket out loud as I read thicket from the objective log. And thicket is a fun word to say, especially when you say it like this, thicket. And just like that, we wind up here. A place with dead watchers and this thing right here, which I believe is a collectible. I believe correctly. Sweet. Again, I'm not going out of my way to pick up collectibles, but if they are just going to be along the literal path that we're taking already, then there's no point not taking advantage of them. Ha! You want to shoot me, do ya? Well, you know what you get in return, you get some of that. Haha. Okay, let's see, where are these guys up next? Oh, I missed. That's painful. There you go, didn't miss that time.
I think it's calling in machines.
Oh dear, I don't like the sound that much. Please leave me alone, I don't want to die. Where did that guy come from? Okay. I really need... First of all, to not die, which means I gotta find these potions. There they are, okay. It's hard to both pay attention to the machines trying to kill you and find potions at the same time. Okay, can you guys, like, do me a favor and attack Erend rather than me? That'd be a huge help. Okay, here you go. Let's see if we can rope him down. Okay, here you go. Now this guy's vulnerable. Oh boy, he has a gun. Well, I did not do the greatest job taking advantage of that guy being passed down, now did I? Boom, here we go. Why don't we just start with that? Sweet, we got the machine kill. Now let's grab the gun and deal with the other one. Is that the other Ravager? I don't care if it's the other Ravager, we're gonna shoot it now. It's trying to shoot us, so we're gonna, you know, get our revenge. Whew! That's one way to kill a Ravager. So the question is, why didn't I just start with that?
And a rock with blood on it. A lot of people died here.
Yeah, no shit, a lot of people died there. This is the ambush site we're talking about.
Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right...
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going.
Oh, that guy had some excitement in his tone right there, but can you believe it? Like, the possibility of that would get anyone giddy. In fact, there ain't no promises, period. Promises for me are just something ready to be broken. I very rarely stick to promises, but hey, luckily for me, the broken promises just so happen to be the best ones.
Sorry, Miss Ritter, won't happen again, I promise.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Mr. Parker.
Yeah, but those are the best kind.
Oh boy! Somehow that laser just phased straight through me, but we will take that. So yeah, here we go, some more speed I hope, because the more speed we have, the easier we could evade all these fools. Making our way to Maker's Edge, and that's kind of like some Make-inception right there, which I quite like to say. Anything with wordception in it is a fun word to say. You know, the perception part of it just automatically makes it fun. That's how septions work. Yeah, Aloy's got quite the mumbling game going on here. But I can mumble too, just like this, as I mumble away with my mumbling. Okay, let's be heading towards these ruins then.
Corrupted watchers. Acting as guards. The eclipse and corrupted machines.
Okay, there you go. Stealth kill. Before he saw me as well. Because I just got that skill up my sleeve, you know? Let's get him over here. No idea how he doesn't see me, he just doesn't, which is convenient because that means that now I get to melee strike him if he wants to have a convenience of moving closer, that is. Or, you know, I could just do that as well, that also works, I suppose. Okay, let's pick our rock back up. We don't want to leave no rocks behind now, do we? That's just tragic.
Corruptor.
Okay, where are these frickin' rooms? Back there. That's where they are. Ooh, supply stash. Let's get it. Ah, nice try, flipping corruptor. I'm just gonna bypass you all together and continue on my merry way as if I was never here. And apparently I have no ammo, so let's change that. But yeah, when I said Doom Machine, I was not lying. Look at that thing. Pretty brutal, that. Oh, I'm getting a lot of death right now. How I didn't die right there, I have no clue. Ouch, that was very, very big pain. Oh man, and I can't headshot to save my life, it seems. Oh, never mind, I take it back instantly. I like this position, because from here it's easy for me to shoot him and not get shot by him. Yes, we needed that. Okay, there you go. That thing go boom. Okay, this gun really needs to go boom right now. Yes, we got the gun to go boom. Boom. Finish him off with a headshot too. Can you picture that? I actually press a be good at a video game button.
Let's see what you have to say.
I mean, I don't think it really has much of anything to say at all, considering it's a focus, you know, it's an inanimate object, it doesn't exactly have a mouth from which to speak upon.
Figures.
Yeah, only at convenient times does he have answers. Either way, we have cracks to squeeze through, so let's be, you know, heading directly into it, shall we?
Meeting with Mr. Fair. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
That's a lot of floors, wow.
350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
Oh, we're just looping around in circles at this point. This might be my literal 5th time playing this, but, you know, my knowledge certainly is not showing, it would seem. Okay, let's continue climbing over here. Sweet. Yeah, I love these sections because these sections are just so platforming based. Because climbing is still classed as platforming, you know, even if it's not jumping per se, but it is parkour orientated climbing, and anything parkour orientated is climbing, platforming even. Of course it's climbing, that's literally what I just said. So naturally, yes, I would call these platform sections, and they are really fun platform sections at that. I mean, after all, these are platforms that we were traversing through, are they not? Up we get some more, sweet. Yeah, I think heaven's everything that we can climb on is painted yellow. That does make the traversal a lot more easier. Over way we have regarding the rumours, eh? Oh, a rumour. Never got anyone anywhere, you know, rumours, whether they're false or true or whatnot, can really harm one's reputation. Which is why rumours, technically speaking, are illegal, because they are cast as defamation of one's character, and so purposefully going out of your way to spread rumours, whether they are true or whatnot, and you know, defacing the public figure of someone is completely illegal because it could affect their day-to-day careers and everything, causing this public image of them to shift.
All it takes is a few good handholds.
Yeah, true that. Sure, it's a convenient way that we had a way to get all the way up these 35 floors right here. Look at that. So beautiful. Wow, this game is gorgeous. Not to mention you have the frost and radiance too from its years of, you know, freezing. It's just such a sheer amount of detail. Good God, look at this. Wow.
So shut them down.
Oh, it's breathtaking. I mean, clearly not because I'm still speaking, but still. What stunning imagery right there. Stunning. Stunning, you know, is a word that doesn't even begin to describe how good this looks. Wow. But ultimately, why would you care about them two arguing when you have this wonderful imagery to be found right out here? Look at this.
Ted. It's apocalyptic. You
Oh
built a
dear.
line of killer robots.
Peacekeepers.
Yeah, I don't like this guy. I mean, I literally fired an arrow through his brain. There's not going to matter much considering it's a hologram. And did I just waste decent hardpoint arrows? Yes, I did. That was very foolish of me. Oh wow, I love the fact that we're kind of sinking through this wood right here. I mean, it makes no logical sense, but still, it's kind of funny visually. Rappel straight back down. Platforming for the win, baby. Over now that we've got back on down here, let's not fall to our death, so we can instead exit the ruins via the lift right here. Very convenient that. If you're so smart.
Why do you know so little after a lifetime scratching around in the dirt? It's not my fault you're bad at what you do.
Oh, you take that to the face, you fool.
Not because of the things she did centuries ago, but because people are trying to kill me right now.
Aloy, saying it as it is, love it.
The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
For Grave Horde, eh? That's a pretty dope name. Love that name. We have two main quest lines to be tackled simultaneously. We have the one with the Oseram, you know, Erend and all of his allies, and then we also have this one with all of the runes tackling. You know, one of them is for the end of the world, and the other one is for dealing with a blood cult. You know, either way, they are rather dangerous plotlines that certainly need to be tackled. Either way, there is some pretty big consequences for ignoring either one, I suppose. So let's be grabbing this here medical supply, I don't mind if we do. And where's our mount at? Ah, there he is. Exactly who I was looking for, you know. I was just talking about you here. Good old charger old buddy. Don't worry, it was all good stuff. Okay, we've got a show walk aside, but that's not my main concern right now. My main concern is this guy. Okay, we gotta get off our mount so then we have a better chance of shooting this guy. There you go. Okay, we gotta get out of here now that that guy's down and no longer blocking our path. Oh boy, of course, just about everything sees us. Is there a single thing in this entirety, or in the entirety of this universe even, that can just not see me for once? Can everything just, you know, peel over and die? Is that too much to ask for? Oh, we discovered a campfire. That's convenient. I tell you what's also convenient, that charge taking down that fool right here. Nice. We have a tag team of the century right here. Me and this charge. This charge is putting in more work than me. I say that as if I'm putting in much work. Now there's human enemies that I also don't want to deal with. Even though they are much more easier than machines because they are made of flesh and blood and easily bleed. Ha ha ha! No one tries to take down my mount, baby. Ouch. They do hit me though, apparently, is what they do get good at. There you go. Finish them off with a headshot. Get him, Charger, baby. Whoop whoop. Anyway, we got some medical supplies, as well as some data points scattered around here, it would seem. Goodbye, Watcher. The humans are far more easier to deal with if, of course, the game wants to let me move. Ah! That's a problem. The kill leaves you really vulnerable afterwards. There you go. That finished him off. Didn't even need melee strike in the end. No, it was just kind of there for sake of being safe, I suppose. Wow, would you look at that? We have a door to examine, but we could just scan it from back here. There you go. Examined. Boom, baby. Just like that. Up, up, down, down. Very simple, that one. Reminds me of the classic cheat codes: up, down, left, right, B, A, start. Let's pry open this door then without further ado. Sweet, I believe this is power cell, so I want you. I mean, why would I not want you, right? You know, it's just, where's the point in passing up just plain useful technology when it stares you in the face? Goodbye! Ooh, that was a nice and easy one. I almost feel sorry for how easily this guy went down. And he gave me a health potion too. Thank you, game. I'm going to use that. These are very tight corners. It makes things very difficult from here. Let's just fully heal ourselves up and then hurry up and get through this bloody window and grab the death gun already. In case you guys don't know, I very much like death gun. Yes, death gun! Get him without the death gun. Yes, didn't even need no death gun for that, guys, but still, the death gun. Very much fun. I love death gun. Don't think I can emphasize that enough, truly. I was for death gun in right now. Death gun! Yeah, normally you grab onto that, but apparently there was enough square pixels for me to just stand on it instead, so, you know, whatever way works here, Aloy. That, my friends, is why you always take down the guy with a death gun first, because then you get a death gun that you get to twist and mortally hurt your enemies and their feelings too, because they think death gun is theirs. And next thing you know, you're turning it in on them, blowing out their own guts with their own weaponry. It's brilliant is what it is. Use the console. What do you think I'm doing, game? I'm playing this on my PlayStation 4. It's not like my PC is powerful enough to play this game. It actually isn't. The graphics card isn't powerful enough. Like, in terms of performance, my PC could play this game well enough. It would perform well. But in terms of its looks, you know, my laptop doesn't even have a graphics card, let alone one good enough to run the complex physics engine of this game.
Back to the matter at hand.
The Faro robots were spreading across.
But I can use my console on the other hand, specifically my PlayStation 4 console, to play this game on my PlayStation 4 that's for PlayStation 4. You can now see why, you know, a lack of a graphics card will make this very difficult to run right now. Like, seriously, do you think graphics like these come easy? No, no you don't. My laptop could barely play Among Us, let alone Horizon Zero Dawn. That's purely because I got a laptop that's good for editing, and editing stuff isn't necessarily good for gaming. Because I have a good processing unit, not a good graphics card, because you don't need graphics card for editing, you need processing units. That's why I, of course, focused on the processing unit and get a better one of those rather than a better graphics card. That's just one big death gun. Can I kill it and then use the death gun against my enemies? That sounds really satisfying, actually. If only you could corrupt a death gun, or more specifically a Deathbringer. I call bullshit, you didn't see that. You saw nothing. Apparently it did see me, and now I'm very upset because its explosions are really hurting me. There you go, let's get that guy dealt with. Okay, here comes this guy. As well as the death gun guy, because apparently explosions and humans with spears isn't enough. Boom! Okay, those are the components we want to remove, and we also want to, you know, remove this guy from existence too while we're at it. There you go. Nice little headshot, that was totally intended. Just hit the orange things and hope for the best. There you go. There you go, some more. And some more. Okay, sweet. Remove the component. Yeah, just slow and steady wins the race with this guy, apparently. Okay, watch out for missiles again. That really love hitting me. It's like they're attracted to me or something. Oh boy, big gun, big laser thingy. Where's the Deathbringer gun when you need it? You know, could I not have just brought that massive death gun with me? That would have been convenient. Death gun against the Deathbringer. Why would they just die? Ouch, not me. Oh, there you go, they're dead. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we wanted to see right there. So, now we have a holo projector to be bringing up here. Sweet. And a massive supply crate. Oh, yes, please. Oh, give me all them sweet babies. Oh, look at all them. Oh, yes.
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very
Now
clear,
that
General,
put a smile on my face. You haven't lived until you play this game, honestly, it's amazing. This is one of the games that you must play before you die. Maybe if this Pharaoh plague didn't exist in the first place, then they'd probably be in a whole lot more better of a situation right now, so maybe they should just invent a time machine, go back and ensure that that never happened. Then again, if that never happened, then there never would have been a reason in the future for them to need to build a time machine, so then they never would have gone back in time. Because they never would have learnt to have done so, because they never would have had the reason, because the Pharaoh plague no longer existed, so therefore it would exist again, because they never went back in time, because the time machine was never invented, and therefore it's just constant loop of the Pharaoh plague being invented, the time machine being invented because of it, going back to stop the Pharaoh plague, and then the time machine because of that not being invented, because there's no need for it to be invented, and therefore the Pharaoh plague exists again, so that then the time machine can be created in this constant time loop. That's a grandfather paradox if I ever have seen one.
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
Imagine that, they just explained the internet in this video game.
I'd do that again, if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
Yeah, true that. If only they had like some sort of teleporting device that allowed me to teleport up to the top and do the zip line all over again. So most of these are literally just trading with merchants or selling of metal shards. I already have all of the weapons and the gear that I need for the most part, but we're still going to hold on to the draw heart because that's no doubt going to become very valuable. But stuff that's got the sole purpose of selling for metal shards, we might as well just sell them already. You know, what else am I going to use them for if their one and only purpose is selling for metal shards? Ooh, a scanny thing. We need a scan of my scanny thing that scans the things that need to be scanned by the scanny thing that scans them.
The Sun King is eager to meet you. The machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
If only they gave out awards for moaning people, then everybody and anybody would have won an award by now.
Errand, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below.
Well, of course she was.
I gave it to Ursa when we were kids.
I expected nothing less from my girl over here.
We not abandon her. Perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well.
Ooh, someone's got a crushy.
Let me discuss it with her privately.
He's seen her for 5 seconds and he already has a crush on her. Anyway, we could continue following this waypoint for a few thousand feet that we need to go to travel towards Pitch Cliff, or I could just fast travel. The nearest point is going to be right here. Ooh, what are you? Are you medical supply? You're not. You have vastly disappointed me.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Oh, yes please, that's a bit of a supply. Yeah, the only red plants that aren't medical based are the ones that are for the fire resistance potions. Can't remember what they're called though. All I know is that that's what they can be crafted into. Like seriously man, I am one good runner, it would appear. No one can run away as efficiently as I can. Yeah, that's my utmost skill, running away. And hey, I'd rather be the most skilled at running away than be the least most skilled at everything else. And we discovered a new machine site, a charger site, as well as a campfire. Well, okay then. Speaking of things being discovered, we are being discovered by the enemies, and right now they really want to, you know, attack us. Oh boy, especially them sawtooths right there. We gotta get out of here, quick like. And another shell walker site. It's not like we've discovered several of those already. Oh boy, that guy go boom! I'm gonna leave the allies to their own foolishness though. I'm not gonna get killed in the process of them going hunting for other machines, mind you. Right, we have Murad's agent to meet. Let's get to it.
There's a man who knows how to enjoy.
Think we gotta find him up there. Keyword here is I think. I'm not too inevitably sure of all that. Oh dear, this guy's seen better days. Get down, we pop. Let's get going. Oh boy, that's a big boy sawtooth. We're just going to ignore it now. You know, here's the deal. You don't hurt me, I won't hurt you. Okay, here we go. We're getting there slowly but surely up this beaten path right now. Why you gotta poke him with a stick like that? I don't think he much appreciates sticks, just poke it at him. Poke, poke.
He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
I could take this slow, but you know, I love going in all bows a-blazing. Especially when this guy's just sitting here, basically asking for it. Yeah, there you go. We got the best, most arrows equipped for the job.
I hope so.
Okay, here you go. Sweet, he's done, boys. Done for, I tell you. And you know what? He's even left behind a gun just for me.
Intruders! Unleash the machine! Shoot their chains!
I love this gun so much. I'm in love. Can I marry this gun, please? Just let me marry the gun. I love that gun so much. Oh, that dude got in the way of my shot. How dare he? There you go. That's more like it. No more getting in the way of shots for those guys. Boom. There you go, double headshot of the road just for good measure. Let it be known that whilst I did take a lot of damage, I still was very efficient in having killed these guys, not getting killed myself, so therefore I reckon I did a good job. Yeah, this guy's arbor is pretty thick, it's very hard to get through it right now, you leave me as far to say. Oh, sweet. There you go, that killed him off. Love me a good melee kill against a big mass machine. Like, seriously, he has the tools to rip me apart, and yet I defeat him with a fucking spear. It's brilliant. Okay, that Ravager cannon will be very useful right now. Or, you know, ammo in general would also be useful, I suppose, anyway. Luckily for us now, we're getting some arrows to the face. His face, specifically. Okay, let's get out of this way before he starts firing at us, shall we? Oh, and also craft some more arrows while we're at it too. Oop, out of the way. Again. Well, first things first, to do that, we're going to have to loot this guy and get ourselves some really fancy looking earmuffs. Because that's effectively what it is, you know, and it might look aesthetically unique to this game, shall we put it. But at the end of the day, when push comes to the shove, they're still fucking earmuffs.
Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Derval.
This is very upsetting. I'm very sad now.
I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap.
No.
Not this random character that I just met for the first time. Anyone but her.
I won't let you down.
I'm so sorry.
You've got to find Derval. But Meridian's a big place.
You got a spy crate? Yes, please.
Now it's about crafting.
Okay, let's go check out that there thingamabob that we uncovered. We're gonna head back through here because there are some health potions still ready and waiting for me, so I might as well take full advantage of them. And then we can worry about the main quest after I've fast travelled and all that. No point in wasting needless time, now is there? Okay, one final one for the road. And speaking of the road, let's be fast traveling without further ado. So there's one quest over here, but we're going to do this one first. So yeah, let's be travelling here, shall we? Wow, you know, I had quite a view of some rocks right there, some glorious rocks at that, because you can't get much better than rocks in this game, you know, they are truly the peak of awesomeness in this game. Like, when you think this game can't get any better, suddenly you realise that rocks exist, and you're like, oh yeah, this game is so epic, it has the best rocks in the history of rocks, and that's really saying something, because that is a long and rich history right there. They discovered a new machine site, a new campfire, you know, all that hip jazz, or whatever you want to fucking call it. You know, one $5 back, that's fine, but when machines start overcrowding you and overwhelming you, that's where trouble starts to arise. Like those double sawtooths, for example, I think it would be fine if there was just one of them, but there wasn't just one of them, now was there, so the overwhelmment became too much to handle, and I almost died. So yeah, that's our lesson moving forwards, to never bite off more than we can chew. So yeah, let's get to it.
There are the handholds, right where you said they'd be. Did you get that silence? No? Fitting name you got there.
A derelict tallneck that's been extensively modified.
That's one way to
Climb the
put it.
tallneck. You'll have to get past them.
This is the easy way in?
The back way in. I didn't say it'd be easy.
Boom, baby! Sweet, we got him. Oh boy, and now the long legs still seen us. Of course it has. Why wouldn't it have now? Right? Okay. Anyway, here we go. We finally got some bearings of my that I can call my own, somewhat, I guess. I don't know. I'm confused much. Okay, let's actually start using some fire arrows to take advantage of their corruption, shall we? Okay, watch out for that guy. Oh boy, our ears have seen that laser apparently. Watch out for this guy who's coming for me. There you go, we finally got that guy. Okay, now we've just got to hit this guy in the chest some more and hope that we can kill him slowly but surely. We'll do the race. That's critical strike, this person. By person I mean machine, they're not much of a person the last time I checked. Okay, watch out for all that. I mean, that wasn't where I was aiming, it's just what I'm going to have to deal with apparently. There you go, there goes that component. There you go. Yeah, this is basically the perfect example of it's fine until there's more than one. Here we are, this is exactly where we want it to be. Sweet, just like that we can get out of the way of these darn machines already. Okay, this is a little greenery. Camera, could you help me out here? Possibly?
No.
Goodbye. Oh, of course there's somebody right here. Why wouldn't there be? Goodbye. 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 Okay. Got him. Okay, let's get out of here. What about looting these guys, of course? Why would I not want to loot these guys? That's a true question we should be asking ourselves. We got some ceremonial armor right here. Rather intriguing because that has a big fancy word to describe it. And you know that when something has big fancy words, that the thing itself has to be just as fancy and schmancy as the words, mind you. That's just how things go. That's how logic works. Anyway, we have a Eclipse network to crash, so let's be doing exactly that. Thank you for all of the explicit nature right there, you little objective marker point thingamabobs, which is definitely a description of enough as is. We're just gonna leave it at that. Oh boy, that looked painful. Boom, baby. Not even scary, intimidating robo voice can, get in the way of Aloy's badassness. Slow motion. Boom. Oh boy, that's a lot of fire arrows that I would appreciate not taking to the face, or any other part of my body for that matter.
Yeah, you think?
And then throughout it all, the Silence and Aloy have his banter is brilliant. Sure, it's a good thing that these guys have Stormtrooper.
Almost out of it.
Stormtrooper aiming for a win, and by for a win I mean my win. Yeah, nice try. We're just gonna roll right past that dude.
Almost there.
Okay, roll out of wave you. You as well. Okay,
Yeah,
gotta continue getting out of here. Yeah, no shit. What does it look like I'm doing? Okay, we gotta raffle out of here.
No.
Goodbye. That was one very conveniently placed raffle right there. Even if it's gonna go and blow up on me, but still a conveniently placed raffle all the same.
Crumbles like sand. A poor foundation for any partnership. But mutual self-interest.
Like sand? Don't be making that comparison with Mr. Anakin Skywalker. You wouldn't much appreciate that.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
We have plenty of fools to take down here. You know, we're just gonna head straight through him. Boom! Oh boy, there are sawtooths. I've had bad memories, bad encounters with those in the past, so I suppose avoiding them would be wise of me, and doing that has become a little more harder when they notice me with such ease, mind you. That guy's an ally, so we're gonna attempt to hit him. Not do a great job of it though. Okay, somehow I weren't dead from that, so boom, that's what we got our mount for there. Oh, and he struck him down. Let's get the critical blow. Boom! Yeah, I definitely need to get into the whole mist of pushing the Be Good Video Game button once more when it comes to just everything in this game, apparently. Boy, these guys are not my friends. I thought they were. Okay, that's what I got my nifty bow and arrow for. Oh, but how am I... Okay, how am I not dead is a true question we should be asking ourselves, which is the question I'm asking myself, to be perfectly honest. Oh boy, I really need to stop missing these now. But still though, lots of things to anticipate in the world of Horizon 4 for Forbidden West is coming up. And to say, commentary, very natural type dialogue. It's harder to remain on topic and have less repetition. It's more dull and plain, like everyday life, because that's effectively what it is. It's a conversation just without for other people here to converse with, so instead I'm speaking to myself, which sounds weird from an outground context, but when you guys are watching and you have something to respond to thanks to my interactivity created by said commentary, then that's what makes a difference. That's why I do it, pretty much. Okay, let's get this. Are you dead yet? Yes, yes you are. Glorious. Okay, let's see what this grazer has to offer. A fire coil, at least.
We will learn much from this, Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Isn't that what we're all hoping? Learning things is fun. So yeah, there's a great difference between film dialogue, where that will be strapped down, it will be focused, there will be rhythm, and there will be reason behind the dialogue, rather than just blabbering, unlike what I'm doing right now, which in and of itself is blabbering, talking about blabbering, and that's more for day-to-day commentary. That was actually a question on one of the new Trivial Pursuit editions for decades of the 2010s, where it literally had a question on it about what is it called when a YouTuber goes through a game with entertaining commentary. Well, it's referred to as a Let's Play. Even my 40-year-old father was able to get that question. There wasn't many particularly difficult ones. In fact, in this edition of Trivial Pursuit, there was even a question about this game, asking what was the name of the 2017 game starring Aloy? Good year for games, because that's the year this game came out, and this game was great. Anyway, we are slowly but surely approaching the end. We have a few more mainline quests to go, and then we'll pretty much be there. That is how it works. You know, approaching the end of the game and all that. So, we have the Traitor's Bounty. It's a side quest, so we're not too interested in that at the moment. We're worried about deep secrets of the earth. Walk over these things? No, because that's death.
Other side of the tower.
Okay, somehow that worked though, so we will take it. Let's get to it without further ado and try not to die. Easy said and done.
Elizabeth, so back here.
Aloy, this is rude. I'm trying to speak here about No Way Home, a damn great film, which really surprised me, because at the end of the day I was still expecting it to be good, there's no denying that, but it was so much more better than I was expecting it to be, so it was what I expected in terms of its quality, and then some, because boy, it was so good. I'm glad that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield didn't get just cameos. When they did come in though, I was there from day one showing where everybody just absolutely started screeching. I've never heard such a massive round of applause for characters before, and so Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire come in, they get some decent screen time, and the chemistry is phenomenal too, the action is phenomenal, the cinematography, just what is to fault about this movie? Absolutely nothing. Anyway, there's lots of things here we can explore, or better yet, we can just run straight through it and hope not to get spotted by fools that are going to come down and try to hunt us. Keyword here is try, because I'm sure I'll find a gun and destroy him. Boy, the story, the background lore for this world, it's just so fascinating. This is definitely one of those episodes for the praising. I love praising things, especially when things deserve said praise.
Spread out. If it moves, kill it.
What is this place?
Okay, I've tried to be aware right now, it's not really working out too well. Luckily that's what I got vents for, to be quiet, shh. Oh, hi! No idea how that counted as a stealth kill, but we'll take it. Oh, get out of the way of just firework doom. Boom! Headshot kill. That's what we're talking about, baby. This guy just doesn't want to die, apparently. I'm A-okay with him taking this time if it means me getting a Zigun. No idea how he managed to avoid that arrow there. Good for him, I guess. Oh, what's not so good for me is me taking all this damage. Okay, where's he at? Back there. Oh, just barely missed a headshot. Oh, well, that wasn't even close to a headshot there, to be honest. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Now we can loot this guy and get the fire strike here.
You've heard the bad news.
It's not exactly what I call good news. You're right on that factor.
Life itself will cease to exist. The aim, the hope of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness.
She had her Weet-Bix that morning.
Any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks.
Yeah, those crocodiles are a pain. I kind of wish they were never made.
We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia.
Yes, I will help you, hologram lady.
Join me and help make that future real.
What does it look like I'm trying to do, hologram lady? I literally said I'm gonna do it, so I'm gonna do it. Just shut up and let me do it. And let's open the door.
Archive of knowledge. What happened to that?
Intruder! Get her!
Okay, where are you? These guys are not dying very well. I would like them to die more. There you go, that's more like it. Okay, we ran out of ammo there, but there's more medics. We can pick up more medics? That makes it sound like people, the people that are the medics, when no, the medics is actually just for plants, for medical plants I should say to be exact, because that's how grammar works. There we go, and then right for you. It was done, congratulations for noticing. Okay, here's where we crouch. Well, duh, what else would I be doing, right? It was a bit too crowded for anything otherwise. Okay, over that we go, steadily. We want the supply crate with, well, plenty of supplies in it, now don't we? Very inconvenient how it's upside down like that. You could have maybe not done that to me, game. That would have been very convenient, but I am clearly asking too much. It's opposite day, but if it's opposite day today, and it's the opposite of everything, does that mean it's no longer opposite day? You know, the opposite of opposite day, which is just a normal day. Wow, those were pretty slow reaction times right there, Aloy. You should have moved well speedier than that. Because speedier is the word, I said so.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Now die. Oh, or not. I guess that's also a possibility, that the arrow could just phase right through you. There you go, headshot. Ouch. More death. For me, that is. Not for them, unfortunately. I wish it was. Oh, just die, why don't you? There we are, that's more like it. Oh, we even got a health potion from that. Don't mind if we do, my friend. Do not mind if we do. There we go. Convenient, alright. Oh man, fire kind of filled up the screen and attracted me there. How very rude of the fire indeed. Oh! Somehow, as soon as I stop the slowdown, it works out for me. Boom, headshot. Yeah, take my fire bombs to the face. Okay, let's get some healing going. Boom. I have Deathbringer gun. Woo! Boy, do I love a Deathbringer gun. It might have brought some death on my own behalf, having lost a shit ton of health, but for this gun, trust me, it was worth it. Oh yeah. Okay, there we are. We're just gonna run through this shit. Nobody cares, man. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Welcome to Apollo. The collective memory.
Thank you. I still don't care. Boom. Boom. I forgot how OP this slow mode was. Ouch. That was pain. Let's fully heal up. He keeps trying to kill me, it's clearly not working out for him, so you think he'd change his tactic. That's just too much logic to ask for from bad guys. Bad guys notoriously have no brains. That's how they work, that's what makes them bad guys. That's for distinguishability. You can't possibly have a smart bad guy. If you have a smart bad guy, you've done something wrong, because Cunning? Nah, Cunning don't make for good villains whatsoever. This comes with a hint of sarcasm or shadow of doubt. Either way, we can run through here now. Pop up here, I guess. If Aloy wants to, that is. Aloy, do you want to like jump now? Thank you. Yeah, this is Assassin's Creed all over again. Jump into who knows where. Well, I know where it isn't where you're going, and that's where I wanted to go. Okay, looks like we've got platforming. Everyone's favourite thing to do. Well, in this game it is pretty smooth, and for the controls, for the most part, go where it is that you want to go, with only a few minor exceptions, such as what happened before, mind you. Big boy tattoo guy! Also, the main antagonist of the game that we see for all of 3 seconds of screen time. And now we get 3 seconds more! As well as big slow-mo dramatic explosion, which miraculously didn't kill Aloy. That sure is convenient. You're being so uncool right now. I thought I didn't like you before, especially with that haircut. Now I like you even less than that, which is really saying something.
Predestined and preordained.
Ooh, that's a fancy word. This guy paid attention in English class. But, at the same time, you're also a fool.
Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow.
And not a good one at that. Hades is not who you want to root for in this game, unless you like watching entire worlds burn.
Then in this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
Oh, I love that stubbornness, that confidence of Aloy right there. She's got her head screwed on the straight, shall we put it. She's just a cool character, ain't it? It's a simple fact of the matter, and I say fact because here's how opinions work. If they line up with mine, they are correct. If they do not, they are wrong. That's how they work, so if you disagree with me here, you're wrong, because that's how opinions work. I don't make up the rules, I just reinforce them. And now, after that excellent display of skill in my commentary, I take a bow, for my commentary is excellent, and I'm very humble about how excellent it is too. Like, seriously, you'll never see anyone more humble about their great skills. I could brag about how great my great skills are, but I'm not, hence the humbleness. I mean, what would you do without internet for all the 5 seconds, let alone the entirety of it being taken out? Why would you do that? Oh, this guy's gonna pay for that. My best friend, a fucking metal triangle, has just been killed brutally. For a gladiatorial arena, which is a great part of the game. It's very fun, also very hard. Made even more harder by my lack of skills to push from the be good at video game button. I love the sound effects here. You just truly feel and hear the clattering of the metal as they walk along with their spider-type legs. Click and clank, all right. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can find that be good at the video game button. Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Ouch, that was a lot of pain. I'm right here, sucker. There we go, eh? Oh! Now I've got to get out of the way of the damn thing. Over here! Please? Yes! Thank you, Sivu Play. Now I have the weapons. Let's destroy this fool. And still hope not to die. Keep it here as hope.
Hey! Guess we got our weapons back!
Are you talking to the machine? I don't think it's quite got communication skills. Ouch! That was a lot of pain. Luckily, that's what we have one of my healing potions for. That one specifically. Ow! Oh, that was pain. Luckily, that's what we got a full potion for. Okay, we can also attack those things on its back. Just parts that look like they're exposed and can deal dumb stupid damage to these guys. Well, they look that way because that's exactly what they do. Boom, like that. Oh, maybe not. Apparently I was pixels off. Sorry, game, for being entire pixels off. How dare I be so inaccurate. But it only took us 5 potions and a lot of arrows later.
met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere.
You were wrong! Horribly wrong!
Have a minute for you. Maybe even 2.
2 entire minutes? Oh, now that's some special treatment right there. And now, for loading, be done. I hope you guys enjoyed the silence as well as the eerie atmosphere of the music and just the gorgeousness of the artwork right there. There's lots of things to like. Oh boy, this guy on the other hand, not so much. He's got to go. Oh, I missed. Right at point blank range too. Now that, my friends, is just plain embarrassing. Oh, but as did he at point blank range. So who's the truly embarrassed one now, huh? Ow, that was just rude. Oh boy, I need medical supplies and fast.
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
This is not going so smoothly now, is it? Oh, that's finally good, done for. Oh boy, now I'm on fire. Ow, not in a good way. I think that's a red eye watcher, hence why it has more health and it's harder to take down. And it has the laser gun too. I don't much like the laser gun, at least not when it's being fired at me. Ouch. I don't like much of anything when it's being fired at me, to be perfectly honest. Craft a few things. Okay, health potions. Or not, because I'm out of rich meats, fatty meats, just all the meats. Okay, now we run. I'm not doing good running right now. Just run. More of it. More running. Just so much. Love this. I love this. Oh! Never mind, I take it all back. There's a sawtooth. Yeah, this game is great. Until it's hard and I die a lot. Then it's not so much. Okay, here we go. More killing of things. Yeah, pretty much every single thing in existence right now is here to kill me. Everything that can kill me will. Wait, can we just run some more and get out of here? Ah! That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. Just do it some more. If in doubt, just do more of it. Okay, here we go. Thunderjaw. Invaders. Just for whole shabam. What is a shabam? This is what shabam looks like. You look up the dictionary definition of shabam, you'll see just a video of all this right now. For the love of all mother, for the love of God, please don't let me die out here. Okay, watch out. Watch out. Lasers, explosions, just anything that could go boom is going boom right now, and it's very unfortunate for me because I don't like being boomed. Blown up, just all of it. The whole shabam, I'd rather not partake in. How am I not dead? We'll take it. Yes, that gun really needs to go down. Oh great, Ridgewood. Whatever would I do without the Ridgewood? Why does this thing have so many guns? Yes, the fire is distracting the damn thing. Okay, we got some human kills, which is great. That we needed much. Take this. Yes, sir. Oh, I do love this slingshot though. The slingshot is great. Human kill from burning. Okay, craft some more of these bad boys. Taking on this fool with one of them. Or 2 of them, even better yet. Oh boy, it's coming in for the strike. Or better yet, we could strike him with that there fire pellet thing with Bob. Yeah, that's it. Keep getting distracted by your fire whilst I just blow up your gun right now. Again, woman, what does it look like I'm trying to do? Gun! Die, 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 die. Okay, luckily it's starting to run out of guns now. Oh, why did I say that? I didn't even realise that gun was still alive. I thought the Deathbringer brought death to it, and that's what Deathbringer does, and yet you'd be wrong. Deathbringer did not bring death to the death that needed to be brought. Okay, here we go. We're getting his gun, slowly but surely we are anyway. Ow! That was rude. Here I am, just trying to mind my own business, take down the fucking Thunderjaw, and this guy's like, nuh-uh, bitch. Okay, this time the plan is, gun, right away. Yes, that thing's gone. 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 And it's out of ammo, but we'll take it. Laser invulnerability. Where's that cheat when you need it? Boom! But the instant headshot, let's go. No, don't fire at me. That's rude. So rude. Okay, get out of the way of that laser thingamabob. Okay, here we go. We'll go for this component next. Can't even remember what that component does, but it can't be anything good if it's a Thunderjaw. Okay, watch out for the lasers, which by some miracle I somewhat did anyway. Yes, 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 yes! That's what we're talking about. You see, all it took in the end was a massive ass, stupid, overpowered gun.
But I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
Teresa? Tessa? Oh, if only you replaced the EMR for an S, then you have Tessa, one of the greatest Skylanders NPCs of all time. Not as many to rank against each other, but still, me and the Skylar Gamer TV did it anyway. Here is who we need. Well, these people are still a jerk. We're going to ignore them and enter the hatch anyway. Just let them bicker amongst themselves as I proceed into the hatch regardless.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek.
Okay, here we are. Ooh! Ooh, there's something down here. I want it. There's so much story here to just digest in its gloriousness, but we're going to be doing absolutely no part of that. They want it now. They want it now. I know my singing is unparalleled. You guys wish you could sing as well as me. That being said, I think this is the direction we've got to head in, because if we can't head one direction, then we just gotta, you know, throw all of our cards, pot eggs into all one basket and go full metal force the other. That's where we came from, innit? That wouldn't be right. That one has no power either, and what I can currently hear is annoyance and pain.
Bit like my singing then, really.
But why?
But why? Because the universe is awesome, and so it felt like it needed an equally awesome thing to be birthed into it. That's why, Aloy. Nah, who am I kidding? The universe ain't got nothing on Aloy. She's way more awesome than any universe could ever wish to be, ever. That's just how it works. I'm afraid to say it. No, I'm not, actually. That's a fucking lie.
So that was a fucking lie.
I don't make up the rules. I just reinforce them. And Aloy being, like, the coolest shit, that's the rules.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
I am clear to proceed, so proceed I shall. And just like that, here we are, we have audio playbacks and all sorts. It's a very important story-driven one, which it might be of that much importance, but I'm still going to speak over it regardless.
3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible.
Well, like mother, like daughter, that's exactly Aloy's skill set right there. Were you just reading off her resume or something?
Hades must be destroyed. That is all.
Okay, let's open the door. And head once again in this general direction where I am being directed. After all, the direction to be headed in is the direction that it points me. And once we head in that direction, the correct direction shall be realised.
Yes, I will do it. Try anyway.
For longing of this higher purpose, this is not exactly what we're looking for. As you can tell, this is not within her character. Screw the door, child. Get him out of here.
How can we help?
Well, except him. He's cool. Oh, and Teresa. Everyone else, though, can go screw themselves.
And wait for me there.
First things first, I need to get out of here. Man, that sky was gorgeous for a moment there. Well, scratch that, it still is gorgeous. Look at all the purples, the reds from the smoke and fire. These machine parts as they render in, just the detail, the sheer amount of it. Oh, I am awestruck and I am taken away. This is beyond beautiful. Like, words don't do it justice, dare I say. There's a merchant around here. He was just out of view for me until now. Or should I say she? So let's see. We don't want any of those. What we want is some traps and resources. Wow, we can get ourselves plenty of these. Boom, that's full. And now we've ran low on shards. That's great. Just great. There are some things we could no doubt sell to get more potions with. And sure, we can trade these with merchants or sell for metal shards. That's exactly what we're doing. We're trading with a merchant to sell for metal shards. So yeah, if that's what they're good for, we're going to sell all of these and use them on certain potions right now. And boy, are we making bank doing exactly just that. Actually, we can sell multiple of these. And I've said actually so many times, it's almost like it's love actually, just without the love part. But I do actually love this game, so I suppose it is love. There we are, that's more like it. Now we're equipped and ready to head on the map over here. That is if the game would be kind enough to let us. Are you bad guys? I can't even tell. Oh, that guy's a bad guy. What do you mean my arrows are just phasing right through him? Oh, and now my ammo is nowhere to be seen. Let's just call up a new mount, turn down the volume of my headset so I can hear myself think, and get out of here. You know what, it's fine, I didn't want to hit those guys anyway. Oh, we just barely got out of the way of a chicken in time. That's a fire kill route, so we're not bothered. Oh boy, they have for crocodiles and all sorts. Okay, let's see what else is up here. Well, not much besides a bit of climb and hopefully more resources along the way, so then we can put our healing at ease. Okay, this is going to be a nice drop down here. And a nice gorgeous field drop. Oh boy, the Thunderjaws ruined it. This game was beautiful until the Thunderjaws showed up out of nowhere. And as for our map, we are still quite a ways away. So we're going to try our best to avoid the Thunderjaws and just head in this general direction towards where we saw one of them campfires. Okay, can we get over there easily? Not really, no. So we're going to dismount from this guy and try to jump up there. Oh, wow, that was a lot more easier. It's going to be fun when I fall down and instantly die. That's what we got the campfire for. Okay, you see what I mean? Just gorgeous. Well worth exploring. And now we get to bring back our mount because we have more of a road to follow. And mounts tend to thrive with that. But as you saw from earlier, they do struggle with mountainous type areas. Jumping over rocks. Going up steep gradients. There we go. Second jump. Now that was for one, baby. Oh, do we get some epic slow-mo? Slow-mo for the win. Oh, I love the epic slow-mo moment. Stalker shit. Not what we want to deal with right now. Oh, I think there's another machine back here. Or not. Oh boy, they're all here, aren't they? Oh, we can't actually tag them whilst they're cloaked. That's unfortunate. Oh, but there is a turkey. We can at least tag that if push comes to shove. Stealth requires patience and commitment. Commitment to the patience. It was very convenient that Aloy is ginger though, because that allows her to blend in with the red long grass very well. Boom, sorted. And we have loads of medical supplies. That's just the way we like to see it. But what I don't like happening is being sniped from downtown like that, and again. Okay, go up, just keep going. And healing. Stop shooting me, it's so rude. Yeah, that guy's definitely gonna notice me if there's no long grass around here, so time for me to run, I guess. I will activate a freeze resistant potion though. That will make the Glint Hawks have a much harder job of killing me. Lasers on the other hand, freeze resistance doesn't have much to resist against, unless they were frozen lasers. Oh shit! That's the complete opposite of what we wanted to happen. That's just a waste of resources, that right there. Big oof. Okay, here we go. I found the point from which I need to go at. Okay, luckily that right there, that exact situation is what I have my freeze resist potions for. Oh, here's what I was looking for the entire time, because that's not abundantly clear whatsoever. When it's all stormy like this, of course they're harder to see naturally. And now we come to the part I was dreading so dear. Yep, there it is. Oh boy. Yeah, Aloy, I have that same fear right now. Not even a fearless creature would dare come into this section without feeling at least the littlest bit intimidated.
I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me.
Okay, we really need some shock resistance. After all, it's a storm bird. It harvests powers of storms, lightning, electricity, just doom and gloom apparently. Man, that's a lot of stuff. No idea how none of these arrows are hitting it right now. Is it too high up for the sake of my range, which I hate. I hate that a lot. Ooh, but I don't hate this. Yeah, I'm not having much luck with this, am I? Can I just head in the general direction that I need to head in? We're freezing, but boy am I glad to get that sunbird out of my hair. Specifically Aloy's hair, which is glorious. Ah, them locks.
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Nah, I'm sure it will be right up Aloy's skill set soon enough. Okay, we have found it in Gaia Prime. Here we go, time for an area where you'd usually explore for me to not explore. Boy, was that a little too close to comfort. Sure, it's a good thing that Aloy has all this upper body strength, so then she can pull herself up from such dangling situations with ease. Like, that's her entire body she's clinging on to with a fucking cold-ass bar of all things. Like, she's barehanded, and that bar is going to be several negative degrees. How the fuck she's managed to hold on, pull herself up, find that strength in a situation like that, I don't know. I know for one that I'm pretty strong. I can pull myself up. But if I was that cold, and the bar was naturally that cold, my instinct would be, screw it, let it go, I can't deal with this pain, I'm never going to pull myself up. And naturally, that would be a waste of my life.
Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible.
Oh no.
Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside.
I know this is an emotional moment, the music would certainly imply that, but I'm a bit too busy admiring how awesome the suit is for any emotions to hit other than sheer awe. Yeah, we best not dishonour this sacrifice of hers. Just rewatch as many several advantages, even if you already know what's going to happen. There's just things you pick up on that you never would have realised, and you learn to appreciate more subtle elements of the story even more. Especially foreshadowing, and foreshadowing when done right is something that creates dread moving further through a story. Okay, if you didn't hate this guy before, just you wait to see what he does next to make you hate him even more. Hey, before and more, that's a rhyme, or a poet didn't even know it.
Stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who'll come after us. You're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted, we've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000...
This is definitely an interesting idea to tackle with, though, the idea of human knowledge, and how knowledge can be power presented in the wrong hands.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone, all of it, every copy.
Emergency alert.
And then he kills them. Oh, that's just brutal. This guy, I hate him. I hate him so much.
Master Override.
Ones to care about. Oh yeah, kill Hades with it, no big deal. Okay, up we go. Now we've got more climbing to get on with. Or platforming, you know, whatever you want to fucking call it. Okay, that's more climbing that I have to do, and it's going to be accessed right here. If this all feels familiar, it should, because we've basically done one big loop and we're back to effectively where we started.
It's my conclusion as well.
So the eclipse.
He speaks so robotic-like. I suppose I should have gone for one of the previous options, calling him out as the machine that he clearly is. Are you a machine? You're so emotionless. That is the only logical explanation. Peak of difficulty in this game, which I seem to have conquered. So does that make me good at a video game? Well, that's ultimately up to you. If you could get through this, I doubt damageless is even all that possible, and if it is, kudos to you if you are a true gamer. But even if you were just to not accidentally touch the touchpad, that's a bit of a mouthful there, touching the touchpad. That being said, you know, if you got through this, not a single death on New Game Plus Ultra Hard, very impressive. You're officially a gamer indeed, and no damage taken is even more impressive on top of all that. Can I pretty please get out of here? Is that too much to ask for? One would hope not. We're about to find out. So I don't think we can actually fast travel back into the city of Meridian itself. Let's stock up before the big battle. Man, there's so many metal shards. I'm glad this isn't The Witcher right now though, because in The Witcher merchants can actually run out of coin, and so you can't sell stuff to them anymore because they can't accept it with the lack of coin they currently possess. But luckily I can sell infinitely and earn all these metal shards in the process. Right, there we go then. I think it's time for us to be dealing with this finale, the finito moment of the game. And man, I just find it so funny how we have just a wave of text flicking by on the screen as everything got removed and added and all that fun stuff. Just the moment you exit from a merchant, seeing this bombardment of things in the bottom left hand corner is quite satisfying actually, especially the sound effect added to all of these lines seen before us.
You have to defend the spire.
Perhaps the vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes.
Yes, we need defense of the greatest caliber, otherwise everything will go on. That's what's at stake here. Everything, everyone. There will be no life on planet Earth ever again. Life will just cease to exist.
Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
Next time you see me, I would have edited together this huge 3-hour-long ultra cut of this entire playthrough on the archival channel. And better yet, I'll be streaming to get to 100% on my brand new PS5. Can't wait for that. Boy, I've been looking forward to PS5 forever, and I finally was able to catch a good deal on one. Yeah, this arrow right here is very frustrating and very annoying. Where it's trying to take me, no one knows where it goes. There's no way back from here. Let's do this thing. Oh boy, big explosion. Oh, I would love to see this on a huge cinema screen. That would just be mind-boggling. I'm telling you that much right now. Those expressions too, they're so expressive for a game of all things. The texturing, just the attention to detail for graphics. What's not to admire? And those are my guns. Yeah, there's no way that these nameless characters are going to defeat the main guy with such ease. That's got to be Aloy's job. We all know this.
He will cut you down.
Not this time.
Oh yes, we've got this. Straight into the action, baby. Okay, just watch out for everything. When in doubt, don't get hit by anything. Oh, this guy was going to headshot, and then the wall had other ideas. Oh, that's where the secondary shot came in. Boom!
Meridian must run red to be cleansed.
Boom, headshot. Let's get some fire assist, because that seems to be a huge problem for me right now. Okay, there we go, we finally got that.
Damn him.
Oh, I see, he's blocking my arrows. Yeah, that's a problem. Oh boy, that was out of ammo way too quickly right there. How very inconvenient indeed. Oh, nice try, bro. Nice fucking try. Although it wasn't, that was a lie.
I am chosen. You came from nothing.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Oh, surely that's got him. Surely not, apparently. I certainly need to make better jokes, otherwise none of this is going to wind up in the highlights. Unless I wind up using the lack of highlights part, because that would be a ha-ha ironic humour moment. And typically, I'm talking about ironic humour right as a cutscene plays out. Yeah, if I want this cutscene in, I'm going to have to be having all of that in there. Speaking of all of that, all of this spear is going inside you, and boy, I hope it hurts!
Your whole life was a failure, and soon, no one will even remember you. Turn your face to the sun and think about that!
Get all this glory from him while we're at it. Get more metal shards to make up for all of those we used in our resources earlier, and then breach the door. With our invisible spear until it wasn't, because that's just how video games work. That's the logic there for you. Okay, let's claim all this and then head on down on the zip wire. Here's what we have. A thingy cannon.
Unfortunately for me, a thingy cannon isn't quite good enough for the oncoming onslaught, since this is naturally the hardest part of the game, so therefore I wound up dying a lot, and that inspired me to create a death montage. So we're going to watch through that and then get into the successful run of this here defending of the ridge.
That was also painful. Ouch, that was also painful. And just like that, we have what I believe is the first death of the series, one of many to come. Man, this is fun until I die. Like that. Oh boy, I pressed the jump button and yet, you know, things just didn't quite collide the way things were intended to. Go, 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 go! That was a huge risk and somehow it almost paid off. I say almost because now I've got a fucking bellow back on my back. So many backs. Ouch.
12 seconds later.
And now, you know, because of that, I just so happen to be dead. There we go. Oh! One shot kill, because that's fair. I barely even got to see the explosion that killed me, but there was an explosion that killed me all the same. Ouch. Yeah, I wound up dead regardless, because that thing, it pounds the ground so hard that just anything around it is pretty much damaged, including me. Okay, I tried tagging that guy, and apparently... First of all, apparently had no more weaknesses to him, and second of all, apparently a rock on the other side of the fucking map could hit and kill me, therefore. Then I died. We also need to take out more of its guns, because apparently taking out one of its guns is not nearly enough. We got to take them all down for any sort of hope, otherwise that will happen. Oh, I tried my best and didn't succeed. Yes, we get it, Aloy. Plenty of machines, plenty of, opportunities for me to die. Knowing me, I will fulfill upon one of those opportunities and wind up, if I don't die to an enemy, I will still somehow fucking kill myself. Aloy, what are you doing, man? You got this. Never mind, I take it all back. You've not got this, and you're blinded. You double not got this. Oh, where did he come from? Out of fucking nowhere. Wow. Okay, we've got to raffle down then. Let's get to it. Whee! That was fun for me. I mean, I'm sure Aloy too also wouldn't exactly call that a boring thing to have partook in. Okay, game, sure, yeah. That mechanic made total sense. Why did the zipline just go ahead and snag on me? That was just mean.
Try not to fall to your death.
Ow! Ow! That was a lot of ouch all at once. Mistakes were made. Okay, there we go. That we wanted. Oh no! That we didn't want though! Lame! Oh no! Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh no! Oh, that's lame. And not much I could have done against it. I hope you guys are enjoying this just loop of constant failure. This is where I need big ass Healy. Big ass Healy couldn't get to the fucking potion in time. Oh, come on. That was lame. What? You've got to be joking me. Now that is just, by definition, an absolute fucking piss take.
I figured after so much death that I needed two things to be successful at this battle. I needed concentration, so I stopped with the commentary and focused solely on the gameplay. Then I knew I needed healing resources, so I spent the moment from respawn gathering those plants and materials just as you can see before you. The battle was long and tense, so you can see it all. I've sped it up and added background music for your enjoyment, same as I did earlier in the video for other difficult machine encounters. So I'll shut up now and leave you to enjoy the success montage.
in the end we got there. We had loads of medical supplies to boot, so hopefully they'll come in clutch for this final confrontation here. Oh, I'll start with a drama, you. She's fine. We all know she's gonna be fine. This is a-okay. This is also very dark. The whole orange lighting and all that. Very lumin. It's almost like that's the name of the quest. For Lumin Shadow. Ooh. Well, it was for Lumin Shadow. Now it's the Face of Extinction anyway. But regardless, absolutely nuts. But luckily we got this guy. We saved him at the very beginning of the game. Love this guy. All that health I was trying to heal up, but this is what they do to it. Okay, watch out for that fella right there. I don't want to die to a fucking long leg of all things. And so many medical plants for us to check and to grab and all that. So many, this is glorious. I really wish we could just automatically regain health right now. That would be so good. But unfortunately that seems to be asking too much. Anything that could refill my health, could it like just activate now? Just if anyone has any secret disclosed abilities, I'm totally open to suggestions. But yeah, this commencement is not good, and I'm sorry to say, but I don't think those spears are gonna do all that good even against a machine like that. It's literally belching smoke from the... Yeah, I'd love to see what a spear could do against that. But man, the main villain of this guy is seeming like a cakewalk in comparison to everything else we had to deal with in this finale so far. I wish I could go back to that one boss fight now.
Gotta keep going.
What does it look like I'm doing here, Aloy?
I knew this wouldn't be easy.
Well, then you were right in assuming that. Anyway, what we need right now is you. There we go. We still got 2 of these left. Then we can get back over here right to you. We even have allies down here to help us out, and supply crates. Please have what I'm looking for. Yes, it is Aloy. Congratulations for noticing. You use eyes. You'll see me with both eyes. Eyes that see. You see me with them. Here we go, in the Face of Extinction. And I think this also has a timer to it too, so clearly the ultra hardness wasn't pressure enough as is. Wish me luck, because I'm going to need it, and I sincerely hope that when you say out loud that wish me luck, someone comes into the room, looks at you staring at the computer screen, saying good luck, and just winds up in a face of pure confusion, because that would be hilarious for everyone involved. Except me, because I wouldn't have to be able to see it, but still, hilarious if you wouldn't see all the same. Now that is a deep, intimidating voice right there. That is something that I fear and want to stop with all my might. Oh dear. Guns galore. Yes, I can see that. Oh boy! Good start, Aloy, good start. Oh, wrong part of the bow and arrow for me to use. I'd rather use this one, which is dealing so much more damage and can wear and tear so much more easily. Thank you very much. Okay, watch out for big ass laser gun. I'd rather not take that to the face, thank you very much. Yes! Yes! Okay, there we go. Get its exposed parts. We'll have to take it.
Luckily, this gun right here is a huge ass target, so I might actually be able to hit it for once.
We're getting there slowly but surely. Look at all that damage that's building up.
Now that's a lot of damage!
And that's it. Keep your back face to me. I much appreciate that. Can we just stay in this position for the rest of the finale? Thank you very much. So many of them. There is just so many. Just ice it up everywhere. Just when in doubt, just throw down lots and lots of ice. Just get the ice everywhere. Okay, we'll probably need more ice, to be honest. That wouldn't surprise me. And less corruptors. More ice, less corruptors. Okay, component removed. Okay. This is very intense in case you couldn't tell us already.
Taking more than you to stop me.
I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. I can't believe I managed to pull this off. We're about to be by Persian Hades. Horizon Zero Dawn, New Game Plus, Ultra Hard. We might get electric shocked along the way, but we are acing this thing. There's no way around it. Oh, mate. In the end, it took a lot of clutching, a lot of effort, a lot of concentration, but boy, were the efforts worth it. This payoff, this satisfaction, quah! That's the perfect way to put it too. Quah! That's my word of the day. My new favourite word of all time is quah! Because that's what I have to react to this right now. Yeah, now your spears are effective.
Now, with that all being said and done, this video is coming to an end, but before that happens, I first want to thank all my Blazing Knights and Scorpion Dragons whose support allow me to continue pumping out quality videos like this one. Without them, this all wouldn't be possible. Therefore, I genuinely appreciate every last one of you from the bottom of my heart. If you enjoyed this video, I have others you can watch by clicking on screen now, and you can even subscribe by pressing the button on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next one, but until that moment arises, peace!